We think that forgiveness is weakness, but it's absolutely not. It takes a very strong person to forgive. Anger begets more anger, and forgiveness and love lead to more forgiveness and love. He that cannot forgive others breaks the bridge over which he must pass himself, for every man has need to be forgiven. There is no revenge so complete as forgiveness. Never forget the three powerful resources you always have available to you: love, prayer, and forgiveness. Forgiveness is the economy of the heart. Forgiveness saves the expense of anger, the cost of hatred, the waste of spirits. I invite everyone to choose forgiveness rather than division, teamwork over personal ambition. Forgiveness is not always easy. At times it feels more painful than the wound we suffered to forgive the one that inflicted it, and yet there is no peace without forgiveness. The practice of forgiveness is our most important contribution to the healing of the world. Forgiveness is the fragrance that the violet sheds on the heel that has crushed it. Forgiveness says, you are given another chance to make a new beginning. The people who did you wrong or who didn't quite know how to show up, you forgive them, and forgiving them allows you to forgive yourself too. Holding on to anger, resentment, and hurt only gives you tense muscles, a headache, and a sore jaw from clenching your teeth. Forgiveness gives you back the laughter and the lightness in your life. It's one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself, to forgive. Forgive everybody. You will know that forgiveness has begun when you recall those who hurt you and feel the power to wish them well. We must develop and maintain the capacity to forgive. He who is devoid of the power to forgive is devoid of the power to love. There is some good in the worst of us, and some evil in the best of us. When we discover this, we are less prone to hate our enemies. It's toughest to forgive ourselves, so it's probably best to start with other people. It's almost like peeling an onion, layer by layer. Forgiving others, you really do get to the point where you can forgive yourself. When you forgive, you in no way change the past, but you sure do change the future. A winner rebukes and forgives. A loser is too timid to rebuke and too petty to forgive. One of the secrets of a long and fruitful life is to forgive everybody, everything, every night before you go to bed. Mistakes are always forgivable if one has the courage to admit them. remedy for life's broken pieces is not classes, workshops, or books. Don't try to heal the broken pieces. Just forgive. The ability to forgive is one of man's greatest achievements. How unhappy is he who cannot forgive himself? Forgiveness is not to give the other person peace. Forgiveness is for you. Take that opportunity. Inner peace can be reached only when we practice forgiveness. Forgiveness is letting go of the past and is therefore the means for correcting our misperceptions. The ineffable joy of forgiving and being forgiven forms an ecstasy that might well arouse the envy of the gods. There is no love without forgiveness, and there is no forgiveness without love. The heart of a mother is a deep abyss at the bottom of which you will always find forgiveness. I believe forgiveness is the best form of love in any relationship. It takes a strong person to say they're sorry and an even stronger person to forgive. Without forgiveness, life is governed by an endless cycle of resentment and retaliation. To forgive is to set a prisoner free and discover that the prisoner was you. The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. Always forgive your enemies. Nothing annoys them so much. I think the first step is to understand that forgiveness does not exonerate the perpetrator. Forgiveness liberates the victim. It's a gift you give yourself. The act of forgiveness takes place in our own mind. It really has nothing to do with the other person. Most of us can forgive and forget. We just don't want the other person to forget that we forgave. To forgive is the highest, most beautiful form of love. In return, you will receive untold peace and happiness. Forgiveness isn't approving what happened, it's choosing to rise above it. Forgiveness isn't just the absence of anger. I think it's also the presence of self-love when you actually begin to value yourself. What is forgiveness? An emotion? A coping mechanism? An element of deepest faith? A way for the heart and soul to combat the type of hate, anger, rage, and a thirst for revenge that could ultimately consume a person? All of those and more? Choosing forgiveness opens the door of your heart and makes way for a miracle in your life. Please post in the comments section which quote did you like the most.
Please like and subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get more such inspiring videos.